Hello, everyone. So it's been a while, but super happy to be back. You may have seen in the videos that Andrea is making that we're doing an Italian dinner for my mom. For her birthday, we kind of wanted to make something special for her, and since she loves Italian food, we were thinking that we'd turn our home into a little Olive Garden. And when I think of Olive Garden, for me, it's all about not all about, but you have to have the endless breadsticks and salad. So, um, I'm letting Andrea handle the bulk end of this deal, but the one thing I am helping out on is the bread. So I'm going to show you guys how to do the breadsticks. It should be super easy, and yeah, we'll get started. Okay, so for the first step, we're just going to activate the yeast, which should be super simple. We're going to use 1 cup, and by the way, this is going to make 12 breadsticks. This should be enough for 12 breadsticks. So, starting out with the water here, we're going to use um, 1 cup of warm water and 2 tablespoons. So I've already roughly measured that out. So I'm looking about there. And then we're going to do 2 tablespoons of sugar. And then 2 and a quarter tablespoons of yeast here. One, two, roughly a little bit more than that. Okay. And we're just going to let that come together and froth up for about the next 5 to 10 minutes. And then we should be ready for the next step. Okay. We've given it about 10-11 minutes. And this is what we got left over from our mixture of the yeast that's been activated. Next step is pretty easy. First, we're going to put this into our mixing bowl, and I'm going to go with a mixing bowl to make it as easy as possible here. But we're going to throw this in first. Yeah. Okay. Then we've melted about 3 tablespoons of butter. I'm going to pour that in. And then we're going to do 1 1/4 tablespoon of just salt. And then we're going to get this going with 2 tablespoons, or I'm sorry, two cups of all-purpose flour. 1 cup and 2. And then as this is going, as we're blending this, or mixing this, I should say mixing this together, we're going to slowly add up to 1 more cup as it's mixing until the dough becomes soft. Okay, I'm going to take the dough out of my stand mixer. I think we got it to where I want to see it. And I'm going to knead it on the table here. for an additional 5 to 7 minutes by hand before we let it rise. I think this is looking just about perfect. I think this is probably perfect. Okay. That's right now. Yeah, I think this is literally perfect. I'm gonna set a timer for myself here and just kind of go to town and enjoy the process. Okay, I think, let's see here, I think I got exactly what we're looking for here with the dough, and that was with 6 minutes of kneading by hand, which was pretty easy. And we're just going to put that into a grease bowl here, and we're going to let this rise for an hour, and I'm just going to lightly cover it with some cling seal and keep it kind of in a warm place. I'm going to put it over here underneath the afternoon light, and we'll check it in an hour. A bit cold in the house, so it took longer than an hour, but it's definitely risen to double. And so now what we're gonna do, oh wow, that looks so great, is I'm gonna do my best to try and cut this into 12 even pieces and then roll them out as breadsticks. So I got 12. I think that looks pretty good. Alright, and now I'm just gonna roll them out into his breadsticky something. The official recipes say to roll out to something around 7 inches. So I'm gonna try and go for that. We'll see how well that works. I'm just gonna guesstimate. Okay, I'm gonna put that aside. Okay, thinking that looks good. So I think we'll go. Thinking how to arrange these. I guess 2 rows? No, I'm gonna do 1 row. Okay. So I'm gonna give these just another 30 minutes to relax. With these, we're going to freeze these. Normally, I would just continue on from this point after I let it rest for like 30 to 40 minutes. Then we would go straight to the baking. But we're going to leave these, we're going to put these in the freezer because we still have a day before we want to bake these. So from here, I'm just going to, like I said, let these rest, and then that'll be interesting to see how they come out after a freeze. But that's the method that we're going to go with. So cool. All right. Looks like the temp has come up to 400 on the oven. And we got this tray a little bit more dense than the other, but we ended up making a couple batches rather than the 12. We ended up making 24 and then saving some for another occasion sometime since we're freezing it. But we'll see how these come out. This is the before, and we'll show the after. Right here. This right here. And we'll do 13 minutes since my mom was born on the 13th. Okay, so we've made some garlic butter. We're just melting some butter, putting some garlic powder in there. We got our little thing. Going to take out our trays. And then I think as soon as possible, let's see here. You know what? I'm gonna leave these in a little bit longer. I'm gonna give these a couple more minutes. I might pull out that bottom one, but I'm gonna give it a couple more minutes. That was 13 minutes. Okay, so I just took out the first batch. I got the other second one. Just needs a little bit more time, I think. But while these are super fresh out of the oven, we're gonna put our garlic butter on them. Just melted garlic and garlic powder. And do that while it's right out of the oven. Oh my gosh, these look so good. Oh my god. Okay. Then I'm gonna crack some salt over that. Let's see. Okay, perfect. Let's take out the others as well. Okay. Perfect. Oh man, these look perfect. Okay. Alright. Y'all are getting the same treatment. Oh, you guys, I couldn't be happier with the way this came out. So, if you want proof that this recipe works, there you go. And I think the freezing process really didn't do anything to harm anything at all. So if you need to freeze your stuff for however long, once you roll these out, then there you go. Here's proof that it works. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys soon.